Vice President Joe Biden says that he does believe Russian President Vladimir Putin's denials of meddling in the U.S. election, days after President Donald Trump believed Putin believed what he was telling him one-on-one. "I don't believe Putin at all. They did meddle, he was responsible for it," Biden said in an appearance on NBC's Today Show. Asked about the president's comments, Biden said, "I am reluctant to criticize the president when he's abroad, but I don't believe Putin, and there's no good reason to believe Putin in my view. I don't think any objective person should believe Putin on this score. Trump is in the Philippines, but while in Vietnam, he spoke with Putin on the sidelines of a meeting, and got reassurances from the former KGB officer that Russia did interfere in the elections. I don't believe Putin at all. They did meddle, he was responsible for it," Biden said, adding he was reluctant to criticize President Trump while he was overseas. "He said he did meddle. He said he did meddle. I asked him again, you can only ask so many times," Trump told reporters aboard Air Force One. "Every time he sees me, he says, 'I did do that,'" Trump said. "And I really believe, that when he tells me that, he means it." He then added, "I think he is very insulted by it," Trump added. Trump was forced to walk back the comment on Sunday, saying, "I believe that he feels that he and Russia did not meddle in the election. As to whether I believe it or not, I am with our agencies, especially as currently constituted with the leadership." Biden also revisited the 2016 campaign, as he refused to rule out being a 2020 candidate. He repeated his claim that Hillary Clinton was unable to get her message out in the race. "No one can tell me what her position was on the things that affect middle class," he said. "It's not on her as a candidate. It's not on the nature of the way the campaign was run," Biden said. Then he brought up the second presidential debate, when Clinton got asked about the infamous P******* tape. After it emerged Trump was caught on tape boasting about grabbing women by their genitals. Biden was promoting his book in an appearance on NBC's Today Show. Biden said Hillary Clinton failed to get her message out in 2016. "You knew Martha Raddatz, she's a tough reporter, smart as the devil. You knew she was going to ask the question of Trump about the tape about groping, and you knew she was going to turn and say to Hillary, 'What do you think?'" Biden said, mentioning the moderator who asked about it. Former Vice President Joe Biden delivers the annual Harvard College Class Day address on the campus of Harvard University in Cambridge, Mass. In May 2017. "Well, you know, my argument was you shalda said everybody knows Donald Trump. Let me tell you about how I am going to change your life." But the nature of the coverage was so intense about everything from his dalliances as well as the alleged impropriety of her emails that it never got to the issues, Biden said. Instead, Clinton responded with a lengthy denunciation of Trump and his treatment of women and minorities. "I spent a lot of time thinking, over the last 48 hours, about what we heard and saw, on the Access Hollywood tape.